Hey, you found me, and that isn't easy. But while you're here, stay to the end and watch what I teach you because ETS doesn't want you to see my videos. In fact, one of my students responded to say, I'm the reason ETS keeps changing the test. I'm going to teach you exactly what you need to know to pass your TOEFL iBT quickly with a respectable passing score. Now, this video is about the reading section task 1, where you have to complete the words in a paragraph. And I'm going to show you a trick, something simple and easy for you to do. Let's take a look. This is it. The 2026 TOEFL reading section task 1. Fill in the missing letters in the paragraph. Now, you may find this easy, or you may find it challenging depending on your level of English. But let's take a look at the words. Keep in mind, we want to do the easiest ones first because it's all about the number of points you get. This test isn't about answering the hardest questions. It's about answering most of the questions, and this is how you do it. When we're looking at this sentence that's got the words that are missing letters, what do we see that we can fill in first? Right away, I see the word however. Did you get that one? What about this one? Might. We might think what? Now, TH, words that begin with TH could be then, than, this. Well, it isn't going to be then. It's this or that. Which one goes here? We might think that prehistoric what? Keep in mind, with the TOEFL iBT, everything you need to know is on the test. In fact, if you're thinking of something from outside the test, something that you learned in the real world, forget it. Only use the information they give you. And this is the big secret I want to share with you for the TOEFL iBT, that everything you need to know is on the test. And everything from outside the test or not mentioned on the test is wrong. Let's get back to this lesson and see what words can we do next. Okay, here we are back at task 1, and I'm going to skip this next word for a moment because it is a vocabulary word. Now, there are clues in the passage that tell you what the vocabulary words are, but I want to do them last because it's time. I want to answer the other ones first. Those other words will be verb forms, pronouns, prepositions, or articles. Let's take a look at our sentence and fill in as many words as we can before getting to the vocabulary words. So we have prehistoric something, concentrated something on. What would that be? Only on some kind of survival. Now, some kind of is an adjective. And adjectives can be challenging if you don't have a higher level of English. But remember, we're not trying to get a perfect score. We're looking to get a respectable passing score. So don't spend a lot of time on words you don't know. Make sure that you answer the ones you can. Use the clues from the passage to answer the vocabulary words. And if there's something left over, don't worry about it because you'll spend a lot of time trying to answer something that's only robbing you of the time you need to answer the other questions. Keep in mind that the TOEFL is a timed test. It's timed on purpose. That's to put pressure on you and to create anxiety. So let's just keep going. It's some kind of survival. However, what is this next word? Begins with an I. Well, it isn't going to be it because we just used that word. Could it be in, is, if? What two-letter word begins with I that would go in this space? It, something clear. It is clear. FR. What word begins with FR that would fit in this space? From. It is clear from the something that something was important to them. What do we have here? We've answered 6 of the 10 questions. And this should have only taken you a few seconds. If it didn't, in my online TOEFL course, I have a list of all of the words that you could have on this passage, and it's easy to fill in the words when you know what they are. Did I mention to you that I've completed my 2026 TOEFL iBT online video course that has a video for every single question type on the new test, besides supplemental videos that will help you overcome test anxiety and get that respectable passing score that you need to have to move on with your life. Just go to this website and join the others in my course who are improving their scores quickly so that you can get your respectable passing score. Now let's get back and see, how do we figure out what these vocabulary words are? Now here's the big trick I wanted to show you. If you stayed this long, you're actually going to pass your TOEFL iBT. Let's take a look at the first word that's missing. It's a word that begins with P-E-O. Now, you might think you know this word, but let's be sure. Remember, everything you need to know is on the test. Well, let's see what the passage has in it that will help us to figure out what this word is that begins with P-E-O. Whatever it is, it's prehistoric. Now, before I reveal what the clue is and help you to answer this question, let's take a look at the rule you need to know. Get yourself a piece of paper and write this down. Sentences come in pairs that share the same main topic. The first sentence introduces the topic, and the following sentence gives more information about the topic previously mentioned. Why is this important? Because when you're answering questions on the TOEFL iBT or in any academic situation, the information in the books will come in pairs. The sentences will come in pairs. The first sentence will give you some new topic that maybe you're not familiar with, and your brain says, I'm not sure what that means, and it gets confused. And when it's confused, it can't learn. So what we do is we put in a matching sentence that gives more information about the topic previously mentioned. And this way, our brains go, oh, okay, I think I understand better now. And then the rest of the paragraph will give even more supporting information. But the baseline is that sentences come in pairs that share the same main topic. The first sentence introduces the topic, and the following sentence gives more information about the topic previously mentioned. Now let's find the clue in our passage so that we can answer this question. What do we have in this passage that's related to prehistoric something? Can you find it? Early humans. Prehistoric and early go together. But what are humans? They are people. Early humans are prehistoric people. That wasn't so difficult, was it? Now, if you found this to be a little confusing and you'd like to know more, I explain it in great detail in the videos of my new enhanced 2026 TOEFL iBT video course that's available now. I have a video for every single question in all 4 sections. And when you join the other students who are passing their TOEFL iBT, you will find out exactly how to answer every question on the test. I also do supplemental videos that help you to deal with overcoming test anxiety and giving you other tips and tricks that will help you to pass your TOEFL iBT with a respectable passing score so that you can get the license you need or get onto that prestigious university or get into the job that you really want to get into. It's all about passing your TOEFL as quickly and economically as possible. Just go to this website and click on the link to join those people who are passing their TOEFL iBT. That's it for this video. Look for other tips and tricks coming soon.